Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 20, Week 1, Day 1. So of course, we got the beginning of the new campaign, and it is technically the first time since we've been getting new power gems for a campaign that we have not gotten a new power gem for the campaign. The main reason being, they added a bunch of new power gems in a patch or two ago, and in doing so, we actually got one of those to come back. We got Entangle Gem for this week's or this season's power gem. So it does Tangle Gem, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, everything is Entangle Gem based. This is a pretty, I don't know, bad overall gem. It counts as a green gem, obviously. When taken, it applies an Entangle to the opposing team. There just isn't too much of a use case where you're really going to want this. Of course, the most noteworthy one, but there's already a good synergy troop for it that just came out the other week. But doing it with the Tanger Bomb or whatever his name is, this guy, that one legend with impervious, triple damage to entangle. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. But yeah, this guy's the main thing that you would get synergy with. He is impervious, so he can't be entangled himself from your entangle gems. Has some score reduction, so if you're not entangled yet, you still have reduction. Triple damage to entangle, which is the whole reason for using it. And a reposition ability. But overall, it's used for its impervious into its triple damage entangle. And this would probably be the biggest beneficiary of anything in the entire game from any of the season troops that come in. We also have already existing synergies. For example, of course, we just recently had the end of the Fox event. You can still spend your points if you have any of them. And with that, we ended up getting Foxglove, which is another Entangled Gem mechanic troop. It creates an Entangled Gem when its turn begins. While also, oh yeah, I just realized, isn't that the same thing as the other one, except the other one does like 2? While also having a double convert, which has really good synergy with the triple damage guy, because he has triple damage to entangle, and this guy creates goals with double convert, so already works out pretty well. But yeah, we already almost have something like this. Doesn't the other one just do 2 per turn? So this does 1 Entangled Gem per turn, and isn't the new campaign thing just 2? Same thing, but double. Pretty sure it is. Let me go double check. Unless it was based on condition, but I'm pretty sure it was every turn. Yeah, create 2 Entangled Gems at the beginning of every single turn. So exactly the same as the other one, except every single turn. I guess it does have the benefit of Impervious, which is kind of interesting. Impervious, of course, allowing you to be immune to most things as long as you don't get cursed or insta-killed. But also, I just realized this is that Dry Out on Death. I don't know, this thing has some okay potential. The biggest issue is its ability has no follow-up. Compared to something like the Legend we just got, that Legend is generally going to be stronger than this. Even though it's creating half as many Entangled Gems and doesn't have the benefit of Impervious, it does have a way better ability. The double convert is way better than what this thing does, which is just deal a bunch of true damage to all enemies boosted by Entangled Gems. The boost ratio is too low to ever get into one-shot range or even a really threatening range. You'll be lucky if you could even double shot with this later in the game. And then diseases all enemy, which does basically nothing. It needs more follow-up than just disease all enemies. So, unfortunately, not much. It is Elemental Mystic, so I guess it does have a little bit of synergy in some things. But I don't really see a 4x Mystic or 4x Elemental team you're really going to bother using this in, compared to other options that exist. But that being said, we actually have a Mystic restriction for Invasion this week. And we got a really, really good weapon. I actually haven't gotten it yet. Let me go get it right now. But this weapon's hey, we got Dragon Soul, nice. I remember when Dragon Soul was meta, the good old days. But let me go get this weapon. Do we need to get this tier 3 or tier 4? Yeah, I actually do. The reason for this is we need it to double up. I was mentioning earlier, yet last night, that we're likely going to want to double up during this current one. Main reason being is even though this thing has a lot of offense, it can create skulls that can backfire, which of course is not good, or not ideal. So you kind of want to have 2 since it has no extra skull reduction either. Also, where are all my upgradables? I literally just got them. Oh, I did it by base rarity, not by upgradable. I'm like, wait, this should be right here. There it is. All right, let me go get this. Actually, you know what? Let me go get the Glory Troop 2 before I forget. I almost forgot to actually buy it last week somehow. I have no clue how, but that's what happens when they're completely useless. And this week is no different. We'll grab this. Great time to stock up on those Arcanes if you need them, though. And there we go. I always buy the extras in case I ever want to do a team of 4 with them. I highly doubt that will ever be viable, but you never know. There actually have been some weeks where like 3 of the Glory Troop has been viable on a team. It is exceedingly rare, though. Inflict terror on... Oh yeah, this was the guy that actively counters himself. He inflicts terror on an enemy while stealing their attack. But because you're stealing their attack, you want them to be high up in the team hierarchy. And if you're stealing their attack, or if you're moving them down after you've stolen their attack, You've completely invalidated the concept of stealing their attack. It is so bad. He actively counters himself, which makes no sense whatsoever. I do not understand the logic with that troop at all. It is counterintuitive, quite literally countering out itself with its own ability. Very strange. Do not understand. Anyways, I'm gonna go upgrade these before I forget or upgrade it incorrectly. Because we actually want to upgrade this with double orb. The reason for this is we actually want the extra copies so that we can double up on using this troop for the invasion event. As running double, running even triple if you really want to, if you have no other options, would be very strong during any invasion event. Alright, we'll throw that down, Don't think we need anything else there. We do have access to Beatrix too, which I might end up carrying one, just for the cleanse and the color, and everything. Because she actually double feeds into this weapon as well. The easiest way to actually do this is going to be, actually I might as well just build it in the other thing real quick. It's actually a cheap team too. I don't even think I need a high rarity, low rarity team this week. Because the high rarity, low rarity team are exactly the same. It's the following. Let's see, I actually mentioned it last night, though now we can actually show it. We need a Beatrix, we need the new weapon. Where's upgradable? I'll just grab it from there. Oh, there's a couple things I haven't been upgrading. Where is it? I did get it, right? Where is it? Am I blind? Which one is the mystic one? I thought it was brown-green. Wait, did they change it? Deal damage to the first two boosted by... Wait, was the weapon we were supposed to get changed? Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, Okay, I'm confused. Oh, no, they did. Unless I looked at the wrong one. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it's not going to show me in the other thing, though. Well, unless it's still coming. Where is it? Weapon. Yeah, they changed it. No, I didn't get the thing from Soulforge. I was going to show it during the video, and I haven't had time to record the video. Oh, yeah, remember yesterday when I was thinking, like, what else is happening tomorrow? And I was like, oh, I completely forget. I guess it's not relevant. I remembered what it was earlier this morning. I had a dentist appointment to go to. So I had to go to that. Wasn't able to talk for a few hours because they put like some special thing on my teeth and I had to keep it on for a little bit. But so I wasn't able to record for a while, and then I just got into some errands, and long story short, here we are with no video recorded yet. But I completely forgot about that yesterday. I remembered it like this morning. It's like, oh wait, yeah, I have that like super early this morning, don't I? Yeah, I completely slipped my mind the other time. But we will have the video up soon, TM. We're already going to have all the teams, so at least we get to show the teams in the video, if nothing else, for once. As we haven't been lately. I also need to go make the new thumbnail. Honestly, I've still been trying to learn the new program I've been using. Every single Photoshop alternative I keep using, it's just not the same. I see why everyone just uses Photoshop. I'm not going to pirate it, though. I'm not going to pay for it either, so I'm not sure what our plan is. I'll probably just try... honestly, I might try the Illustrator version of this program, because I feel like that one is going to work a little bit more like Photoshop for me, whereas their photo editor seems to be more so like all in on the photo editor part, whereas Photoshop, you know, does like a mix of both. So it seems like for this, I'm going to have to use their like Illustrator alternative more so, since it can still work with pixel-based stuff, but has a lot more of the tools that I'm more used to from like a Photoshop layout, while also still having vectors like Illustrator. So I'll try that one next. Of course, we have a new thumbnail for the current stream. Also, what do you guys think of it? I tried to go a little bit more minimalistic with it. Also, I used my favorite background. I mentioned it a long while back, but the background I used for that is actually my favorite one in the entire game. You actually rarely see it, because it's used for the shop menu. But the problem with the shop menu, as you can see, is there's a kind of billion squares in the way, so you almost never get to see this background. But it's a really cool looking background. Actually, I think this one's a slightly different one. Wait. Oh no, it's used for upgrades. I know. Oh yeah, this one you see even less. The background I'm actually talking about is the upgrade menu background. This one. Okay, this one you do actually get to see. But this is my favorite background in the entire game, but you never get to see it in its entirety, because it's broken up in these like little rectangle thingies. So you never get to see like the full picture of the background. But it is definitely my favorite full background in the entire game. But you never actually get to see it properly. There's a couple of backgrounds that are like that in the game. You do not like new stuff? Well, I have to change it to some degree because I can't even, like, recover the old ones. Unless I want to try recreating it one-to-one, but I need to go find all the old assets, which I think I do have them backed up. I didn't back them up this time, all the old assets for Gems of War. But I believe the last time I backed it up in 2019, I did grab all the old assets. So if I really wanted to, I could technically try to one-to-one create, like, both the thumbnails from before. Oh, no. We're still going to go for new initially. Also because it'll be easier to create something brand new than try to one-to-one create it. I don't know, I might eventually. We'll see. I already took all the tributes earlier today. Anyways, what are we doing? We have a billion things. I was going to go do invasion, but then I got distracted into a 1,500 tangents. But anyways, yeah, they nerfed the weapon. We were going to get a good explodey mystic weapon. But instead they gave us, like, stabby useless weapon. What is this? We got scammed. But yeah, what is this? Deal some damage to the first 2 enemies boosted by mystic allies. Is it in Soulforge? Someone was mentioning Soulforge earlier, but I'm pretty sure they were just talking about this weapon. Yeah, Midnight's Terror. Which I do need to go get, but I'm saving it for the video. Yeah, don't forget to get this. You have all week, so not a rush. It's also basically free for how cheap it is. But this is the first time the weapon is available for not money. So if you want to get it for free without paying any in-game resources, yeah, you can now. As this is the first week that you are able to do so. But yeah, the original weapon that we're supposed to get was supposed to be Explodey Mystic weapon. Unless it does exist. Let me double check. Mystic. No. Oh, wait. Did they not add it because there already was one? There was this one. Okay, I see. Wait, that would just work then. Oh, there's only one issue with using this weapon, though. This makes the team not low rarity. That's the only problem with that weapon. Well, I guess we could just use Wand or something. Like, what's stopping us from using Wand? But yeah, you can use this. But, you know, Wand exists. So you know what? We're gonna go Wand. The almighty Wand. And then, of course, we're just going double the invasion troop. If I could remember its name, I do not. I guess you can just type in tower. Alright, we do have a second guy that does better than towers, but she has double magic this week and 20% extra stats compared to his 10. Alright, that should be all we need. Lady of Ruin, 2 times. Could even go 3 times if you don't have other stuff, though Beatrix is pretty accessible. Wand, or any similar weapon like the Explodey Mystic weapon, or really any Explodey weapon that has resummon if you want. Though this one's the best of the Explodey ones for this team context. And then, yeah, that's it. Just change our banner accordingly, and we should be good to go. I am tempted to go the minus banner, just because it's still broken right now, the +3, +2 banner. This does do -1 purple, which is kind of unfortunate, but I think we're getting so much extra plus that I think it makes up for it. And then our class, we have a couple different options here. I guess because we're minusing purple, we can go plus purple. And go Archmages. This also has the Mystic synergy, which is why I want to do it. Keep in mind, because we're doubling up on 1, this will only be a 3 bonus for Mystic, not 4, but you still get magic from it, so it doesn't matter too much. 6 extra magic's not a lot, but, you know, 6 more is more than 0. So we'll go with the Archmage's route for this. That also fixes our -1 purple. So now in total we have +3 green, +2 red, and +2 purple, which overall is not that bad at all. Alright, and that'll be our game plan then. And we just roll this. This is also a low rarity team. The only difference is you might need to trade out the weapon if you do not have Wand of Stars for a different Explodey weapon or Mana Accumulator weapon. That should be all we need for invasion. You're already upgraded. We'll get the max amount of points for having one of you on the team. Having multiple doesn't penalize us, though it also doesn't give us any extra benefit other than its damage output. And yeah, I think we're good to go. I guess for the earlier fights, I should probably go quick AoE kill. So I might need to change this team, but let me go grab this first so we have it. And then we'll go put it over in the thing. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Does anyone remember once again what the last code we handed out last stream? I forgot. I never made a thingy for it. So I actually don't know what last code we handed out. If anyone happens to know. Otherwise, we'll go digging through and just keep releasing some until we reach one we haven't. Alright, let's see. Oh, so hello everyone, by the way. Did I not say hellos? Sorry, I have the chat system set up still weirdly until we have the new computer set up. Hello, Bill. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Mark. Hello, Sonny. Hello, Supernova. Hello, yeah. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Draco. Hello, let's see. You beat the Epic Trials today. Took about 20 times. Oh, yeah, the Epic Trials can be kind of annoying. I almost forgot those exist. But yeah, you have to do like almost a year of those as they cycle around. After you get them done, you never need to do them again. Hello, Bill. Hello, Lester. Hello, Chad. Who am I slow to? Hello, Ginky. Hello, who am I slow to? Hello, Jets. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, what's this? World event. World. Honestly, world and world low are the same. World event / low. Low. There we go. There's world event high and low are literally the same thing. You just trade out weapon based on what you have if you don't have wand. But otherwise, it's the same team. I guess we'll show just one set of teams because I need teams for Underworld for the weekend event. So which ones am I trying to grab right now? I'm trying to grab you. Now let me grab these. Move them all the way down because these are going to be for the weekend event. Actually, I might still have enough. Because I'm not going to need the other team, I don't think. I don't know, figure it out once we get there. So I'll put them all the way to the bottom for now. The other world event will bring down. So we'll just show one set of teams for both then. Because we're going to have 2 different colorations. We have one this Tuesday and then one this weekend for Friday. So we'll just probably do 3 and 3. You know, the low level team. Or, you know, the low range team, the high range team. And then the pure faction for both. And we'll change out everything else. But yeah, we should only need one team for the world event. It's the same regardless. Let's see. How do I do that? How do I do what? I'm not sure what I just did. Oh yeah, let me go open up Discord. Thank you, Bill. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Yeah, let me go make a Word document, like literally right now, so I don't forget. How do you make a Word or a text doc? I haven't made one in so long that I actually forget. Can you right-click, make text block? New text document. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna call this Gems of War codes. Alright, now that I have the Gems of War codes, I now need to go put the Gems of War codes, and based on what was just said from Bill, we can grab our last code that we handed out. Let's see, there it is, BC. Where is that? How far back is that? There it is. Oh yeah, I found it. Alright, perfect. And now I have every code. Oh yeah, you know what else we're doing tonight? Today is International Dog Day. Actually, I believe it's the actual International Dog Day, coincidentally. Like, not just the day that we're handing out the code, but the actual holiday of International Dog Day is today. So quite convenient that I chose today to hand it out. I didn't even realize initially that today is International Dog Day. I was just going to do it because it was like the Monday beforehand. But today is actually quite literally the day of International Dog Day. So go figure. So yes, I will be handing out the International Dog Day pet in sometime soonish. I will hand out a normal code right now, but the next code we'll hand out will be the International Dog Day code. But it should be a normal one. Let's hope I grab the right one. Also, let me know if that code works. It should. I now have them in a document, so I won't need to ask a billionth time what our last code was. Because now I have it set up the same way I do on the other computer initially. Anyways, let's go do stuff. We have it. We're like, what, 20 minutes in? And I don't think we've touched the battle yet. Anyways, what are we doing? Let's go do world event invasion. Oh yeah, I was gonna change this team for low range quick kill. Oh no, should we bother showing in a video low range quick kill? I believe it's Queen Titania spam if we're gonna do that, because we actually get to use Fairy Fire slightly. It's basically the same team, just with double Queen T. Do we have anything for Empower? We have... Oh, do we have anything for Empower? We actually have quite a lot. Though none of it's useful somehow. We have like 12, but none of them do what we need them to do in this context. A lot of them are actually into skulls, oddly enough. We have a really good yellow one, but we don't really need that. Do I just triple Queen Bee? That feels really overkill. I could EE cattle into yellow, but I really need red. Yeah, that is a color we don't need, I guess. Too many to just do skull, though. How do you have so many empowers yet? Like, nothing good. Like, they're not bad. A lot of these are actually pretty good troops, but in this context, none of them do what we need them to do. Despite there being a dozen of them. That's not ideal. Oh yeah, well, let's go change our banner. This will be what? Purple, red? Red, purple? I'll go like purple, red or something. Go all in on the purple. The purpleness. We can scrap Beatrix for... Honestly, I'm about to just do third Queen Titania. What's stopping us? Wait, do we have a link? Do we have, what's it called? Is Queen Aurora Mystic? No, boo. It's Beast something. Forget what second category is, but it's not Mystic. Alright, yeah, I'm just going our third Queen Titania. We have access to enchant, so going super spammy with this is actually perfectly fine. And this will be our AoE spam, I guess. Because I should have enough team slots to still show what I want to go show. Because I don't think we're going to need the 2 color thingies, and I don't think we need those teams for anything else. Those 2 color thingies that we have down here. So I'll go grab one of these right now. And this will be our... Oh yeah, I also don't need the Fox team or the other thing, because I don't need to show anything like that this week. Wait, where's my team from earlier? Wait, what? I am so confused. Oh yeah, world event and low. Never mind, that's right. And this is world event AoE. Alright, there we go. Just basic Queen Titania quick kill team. Get wand going, get all the Queen Titanias going. For the super early fights, we actually just lead with Queen Titania. Later on, watch it cast wand. Actually, I could just leave it like this, to be honest. Because we don't really care about deaths, we just want a quick kill. Alright, and now we do this team until it falls off. Alright, I don't think there's anything else we need to change. Paste, boom, boom, boom. Alright, I am using Archmagus. Never mind, that's correct in this context. In the other context. In every context. Oh wait, I just realized we have to use the other thing for tower, though. Up, 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 up. I'm pretty sure someone's spamming that in chat, and I can't see chat right now. Let's see. Right now I can. So hello, Oric. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I almost forgot. I do have to actually use 1 copy of the new troop, don't I? Whoops. Alright, there we go. How about that? Team fixed. That wouldn't have mattered until we got to towers. But once you get to towers, you do need it for double points on each tower. Which adds up to be a lot of points. Alright, now that the team is fixed, we're good to go. Double Queen Titania, quick kill for their early range. With whatever man accumulation weapon. And then we move to a real team once we get deep enough. Obviously, we don't want to use this the whole way because the towers... for one, Queen Titania doesn't scale that well when you get to higher stats. But the other reason you'd want to stop using this team is Fairy Fire. It doesn't do anything to towers. They have immune. But when you're at these weaker troops, they don't have immune. Almost all of them will be Fairy Fireable. Hey, Lady of Ruin! Lady of Ruin spam. Hey, code worked? Okay, good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the next code we'll hand out will be the International Dog Day code for one of the past years. I can't remember which one it was. But we'll find out in several minutes. Also, my teeth still feel so sensitive from the cleaning today. Not sure what they do with that. I did show last time, too. Almost feels like they're picking or drilling like too deep or whatever they're doing. Because I don't recall cleanings in the past ever being like that. Feels like they're doing something slightly wrong. Because I still have like a gap in one of my teeth from when they did it like harder one of the past times. It's only on one tooth. But it definitely feels like a mistake. It's like reverse medical care. Actually, generally speaking, if you can help it, you generally don't want to be getting like an absurdly high amount of cleanings. For the same reasons why getting a lot of fillings are generally pretty bad. It's just a lot of wear and tear on the teeth. Like, ideally, you just want to be gradually cleaning them over time and not need, like, extra cleaning. I still am for now, just as we're getting back into repairing them. From not being at a dentist for like 7 years. Otherwise, everything's been healthy with them. Hello, Anderson. Oh yeah, I didn't see it earlier. What's the feedback on the new thumbnail? Yes, no, keep working on it. I made it right before the stream. I'm still not used to the new program, so there was a lot I wasn't able to do with it. But I figured that's at least good for now. Might still be changing it. And of course, we'll need to figure out what we're gonna go do with the other one as well. Hello, Drew. Welcome, welcome. I definitely want to go create the next one in the Illustrator program of this suite. Because I feel like the Photoshop version is just missing so many tools I'm used to. Like, it's good for photo editing, obviously, but, like, it seems to be a lot more oriented to photo editing. Whereas even though Photoshop is for photo editing, it has a lot of tools that aren't just photo editing. When did the channel name change? About a week or two ago. We're in the slow process of, like, rebranding the whole channel. It's still going to be the same thing, obviously. But, I've just been in the slow process of, like, overhauling every asset we use. In part because of the new computer, in part because of, you know, it's been 10 years. Well, 10 years that we've been doing Gems of War, but, like, 8.5 years that we've been doing the channel. So kind of just adjusting everything. Because I haven't changed a lot of the assets on this channel since the hurricane of 2016 or 2017. I think it was Hurricane Sandy? I'm trying to think. What hurricane was in 2017? That was like the last time I did it, because when the electricity went off, I had nothing to do but to edit. So I was just like messing around with Photoshop for hours on end. Because I had nothing else to do. Because obviously there was no internet or anything when electricity was out for that long. How's the hardcore Iron Man? Oh yeah, I meant to do a stream for it yesterday, but then realized I didn't have a good way of looking at chat when I have a full screen application, because I always play it in full screen personally. But then I also realized I could just look on my phone. I could just have my phone next to me and look at chat that way. So maybe this Wednesday we'll go stream Old School RuneScape. Because they're doing a new boss. Though, because it's a Wednesday, maybe not, because they are going to go break the game as they normally do. As are most games these days. They must add 20 bugs for every new feature they add. So, I don't know. I think I might still do it. But yeah, I think we'll stream this Wednesday. They're adding a new boss. I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to that new boss. Because I have no clue how the mechanics work. But yeah, maybe this Wednesday or Thursday we'll go stream it. We only have 2 skills to go max. Slayer, my least favorite skill, and Prayer. Which, Prayer should mostly get max just from getting 99 Slayer. Whatever isn't, you can just do like AFK Pest Control or AFK Mining or AFK anything. There's a lot of ways to get it without doing anything. Yeah, the last skill is basically just Slayer. Prayer too, but Prayer is going to get done pretty passively. But yeah, then we can start playing that game. I'm not sure what we're going to do as soon as we max it. I'm also not sure if I want to stream some of the things I want to go do. Just because of the extra latency issue with the extra delay. Because one thing I should really go do once we max that account is obviously more dangerous content. But one of those is doing Vorkath. The one big blue undead dragon. It is probably the most lethal boss in all of Old School RuneScape. Not in it being difficult, but in it can kill you out of nowhere. It punishes mistakes absurdly hard compared to an average boss. Like, the hardest bosses in the game don't even punish you as hard as Vorkath does. It's one of only a few bosses in the entire game that can one-shot you from overhealed max HP. But that's a really dangerous thing I want to go get done. because it'll save so much ammo in the long term. I'm not sure if we're going to stream it or not. I think I might. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they have it on speedrun worlds. So what I might end up doing is testing it on a speedrun world. And then once we're comfortable with it, we'll go do it in the live server. It'll also allow me to mark a bunch of tiles that I might need, because I don't have Vorkath marked at the moment. I mean, not Vorkath, I mean Galvik. Because honestly, I'm probably more scared of the Galvik fight at the end of Desert Treasure, I mean, at the end of Dragon Slayer 2 than I am of Vorkath. Vorkath's annoying, but he's very predictably annoying. Whereas Galvik, you fight so few times ever in the game that his unpredictability is the biggest threat. The scariest thing probably about Galvik 2 is having to run through a 1x1 tile. And if you don't, you just die. That's always fun. How much do we play off stream for gems these days? Probably about, I don't know, that number is actually a lot higher now. Because now that we only stream 3 times a day, I mean 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I made that same mistake earlier too when I said it. But a while back I said the last time someone asked, but anyways. But even though we do it, stream it 3 times a week now instead of every single day, that substantially increased the amount of off-stream play that we do. So I probably play Gems of War for anywhere from like 7 to 10 hours a week off stream. It can vary, obviously, depending on what objectives are on a given week. Yeah, I would say it's about 7 to 10 hours. Like, even today, I've already played it for probably about half an hour to an hour off stream. I was doing it while waiting for the dentist. I was also doing it while, actually, I think I only did it while waiting for the dentist, actually, now that I think about it. So however long that took is how long I was playing Gems of War today. Because I got there like half an hour early, so I was just playing the whole time as I waited out the appointment. I always like being early rather than late. You like the new thumbnail? Yeah, I do need to go recreate the thumbnail though, because I am gonna go make it into the Illustrator program rather than the Photoshop one. Because after messing around with the tools for about an hour, I realized this is definitely more of a photo editing program, more so than anything. Like, yeah, you can make it to make thumbnails and stuff, it's just not ideal. But the Illustrator one should be a lot better. And it can also work with vectors, which is nice, and pixel. I'm also be using it for pixel stuff, but vector and other similar things are still nice. It's also the program I'll probably make the logo in. Because we are going to get a new logo, which means we're technically going to have 2 logos. Because I'm not getting rid of the old logo. I'm really happy with that old logo. The old logo being the one that you see next to some people's names. It was a little bit harder to see on the higher tier design, I just realized. With the Ouroboros one. It was never really made to scale down that low. I guess on mine too, it's kind of hard to see. It's just hard to see everything when it's that small of a pixel. It's the only problem with really small size things. You have so few pixels to work with. That was another issue with the other things that we're getting, all of the emotes. Because the person's generally not used to working in such a small space, so I'm not sure how ultimately some of them are going to come out. But whatever ones work, we'll use. Whatever ones don't, it's not that big a deal. Which reminds me, I still need to go get in contact with him. He was away for a week, but then after he got back, I forgot to re-message him. Your wife can make you a very good logo. No, I actually like making my own logos, to be honest. The main thing that I need made right now is a new profile image of the good old bird. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do for that yet. I was almost considering just seeing if I can get it done with an AI program. Because I've never really tried messing with stuff like that for that. That or find some random furry for it. Because generally speaking, a furry would be good at drawing an anthropomorphic bird. I offend her. I didn't mean to. Oh no, I just like making my own logos. I actually find logo making a lot of fun. I don't think I would ever want to make logos for other people as a job, but making my own logos I find really enjoyable. Hello, Defiant. Welcome, welcome. Also, I just realized I'm still using Queen of Tanya team. I should probably go to the tower team already. Once we reach 4 towers, I'm definitely switching to the real team. Yeah, it's kind of ironic because I'm getting the new profile image to make the channel look less furry. Yeah, I'm saying, oh, I'll just get a furry artist to go make it. Oh no, I just feel like bird comes off as less furry than a furred dragon. You either have to go like scale dragon if you're gonna do a dragon and not come off as furry, or yeah, that. Because we're not doing that, best route is bird. Or dinosaur, technically. But it's basically the same thing, because I would make it a feathered dinosaur. So at that point, I might as well just do bird. Because I know it's still pretty controversial between feathered dinosaurs and normal hided dinosaurs. Though generally speaking, they were feathered. It's mostly Jurassic Park that has forever ingrained into everyone's brain, like the appearance of what dinosaurs are. Even though modern science kind of has proven that they don't look anything like that. Even though that is generally what people think of when they think dinosaur. So might as well use a bird that actually exists in modern day as the image. This makes more sense. It's also a very niche bird. It's not like a lot of people know of the bird. It's also the exact same color scheme of the character I already have. Actually, it's a very similar design to the character I already have. It's actually kind of crazy. I didn't know that bird existed when I first made the character. But apparently there is a bird in nature that almost looks like it one-to-one. Hey, didn't I say I was going to change this team? Honestly, Queen of Tanya is still tearing it. Alright, let's go hand out pet code. Alright, moment of truth. For any of you that have been waiting for this. Here it is. Hopefully this hasn't been used. Let me know if this is good. Though I don't have a backup if it's not. But here is the pet code. It has one of the old International Dog Day pets for International Dog Day today. Which one? I do not know. Actually, oh, sorry. Tail Chaser. Wait, I just realized. Is Tail Chaser a cat and not a dog? Wait, did I just hand out a cat on International Dog Day? Wait. Wait, is this a cat? Did I just scam everyone? Oh, sorry, I scammed everyone. It's a cat, not a dog. Pretend it's a dog. I just handed out a cat on International Dog Day. Hey, I have no control on what codes I get here. But yeah, my bad. It's a cat. Oh, there we go. Cats are better than dogs anyways. But yeah, have a cat for International Dog Day. Perfect. Now, let me grab the pet food, I guess. Whoops. I forgot. For whatever reason, I thought it was a dog in the code, not a cat in the code. Yeah, I just scammed everyone. Whoops. Cats are definitely better than dogs, so handing out a cat on International Dog Day is perfect. Will I get dog pet in September or pirate? I have no clue. I have no control over what code I get for the special pet that they've been doing every month lately. I have absolutely zero control, though I guess I could ask them for one. But otherwise, they just hand me whatever. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go do some of the other things we need to go do. Dungeon, top 3. Boo, immediate trap, wonderful. Alright, let's go grab all this. Obviously, still lurks quick kill build. And then we'll go and make all the teams for every other game mode we still gotta go do. We actually have a lot of teams we gotta go make this week. This is actually probably one of the more team-heavy weeks. Because we have both a faction event twice. We have obviously the Tuesday faction event that always occurs, but then also the Friday faction event. The Tuesday one I'm probably going to skip. The weekend one I might end up doing though. I'm not sure. Let's skip both. Their payout, while not horrible, is definitely a lot dated compared to in the past. And as Isabel mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. You'd fire 10 teams in your slot list? Yeah. I wish they had more team slots. They could definitely be consumed very quickly at times. Also, can we stop dying on first slot? What? How is double damage freeze doing so much damage all of a sudden? Oh, are we starting with freeze? Is that what's happening here? Wait, he doesn't even have double damage to freeze. Are we being destroyed that hard just off of the fact that we're starting frozen? He's not even doing extra damage, it's just freeze doing freeze things. It's just preventing us from getting extra turned, which is enough to make it so the team does nothing. Alright, one more and we're good to go. He just needs to not kill it within that time. There we go. Also, hello Tyrion! Welcome, welcome. Are we doing a special stream for International Talk Like a Pirate Day? No, we're probably not going to do it on the exact day of Talk Like a Pirate Day. So hello, Curtly. Welcome, welcome. Are we just bad on... Oh, yeah, it is awful doing Underworld this week. I was mentioning that last night, but I haven't yet to mention it this stream. Underworld is insufferable this week, Underspire. Even if you're someone still doing the entirety of Underspire every week, I would advise skipping it this week. It is so horrifically bad. Let me double check. How bad is it? Let me check the damage control real quick. How abysmal is Underspire? Because I know it's bad because we are using a kingdom that has the least amount of troops in the entire game. But how truly bad is it? Let's see. Oh, we do have one saving grace. Immortal Ossifer. You know what? It's not that bad, actually. It's bad, but it's not the worst we've seen. We have Void Dragon and Immortal Ossifer. That's not awful. That's far from the most ideal thing, but you can make that work. Is there any Empower here? If I had to guess, the answer is no, but... Oh. Oh, it's Skull. You do nothing. Though then again, we do have Skull of Ossifer. Weapon. We do not have, like, any weapons here. Heavy Splash. Ring. The problem is we don't have a mana accumulating weapon. Technically we have this. This doesn't count, though. I do want to use Archmages just because of how much purple we have. I might just go Night Spear or something. Like, really weird. Just to go Archmages. Also because it's a accessible weapon. In all fairness, technically all these are because you can get them in Soulforge this week. Yeah, I think I'm going Midnight Spear. What's all the extra effects on it? Steal magic, drain some mana, or steal some mana, curse them. Yeah, it's okay. It curses the first and last enemies and terrors all enemies if you hit last slot. It's not awful. It's going to be a really heavy Void Dragon team. Honestly, I think I even double up on Void Dragon. Oh, I only have one. That's a slight problem. Convert all red to purple, convert all blue to Doom Skulls, inflict terror on the strongest, inflict terror on a random enemy when matching for an extra turn. Might just use her just to cover stuff. We actually have a lot of skull damage, surprisingly. Only problem with this is we don't cover more color. To be able to cover more color, we'd have to cover green-yellow. I don't think this kingdom has a single green-yellow. We can go either green or yellow. I don't think it's worth going anything, though. Green gems to terror. Terror is what color? Purple, right? Isn't terror gem purple? Or is terror brown? I should forget. Pretty sure it's purple, right? In which case he'd be a purple converter. He's actually really similar to that Fire Lion thing. Or not Fire Lion, the Ember Claw from Bladed Lands. Never realized how similar he was. Except for like terror mechanic. Yeah, terror is purple. Okay, I thought so. I just wasn't 100% sure. Also, I didn't upgrade this guy yet. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. That might be worth it then, to be honest. A purple converter. It doesn't have Empower, but you get to choose where it goes. Like, compared to our other options, it's not horrible. I could even put it in front of Immortal Ossifer so he uses red, and to tank for Immortal Ossifer. And then we just make our banner any minus green banner. Yep, and then we go purple-red. Perfect. Alright, honestly, this isn't bad. We've definitely seen worse for Underspire. Yeah, this isn't bad at all, to be honest. Low rarity team is going to be abysmal, though. Low rarity team, like, you might as well just not even touch it. What do we do for low rarity? You basically have to, like, terror stall. You quite literally have to win just by spamming terror. I highly advise not touching this if you have to use low rarity only. But as long as you have at least Ossifer, I think you can get away with it. Void Dragon plus Ossifer is auto-win. But just Ossifer alone should be enough to carry the whole thing. So hello, Curtly, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, what did I miss? Weapon comment. What was the weapon comment? Don't forget Soul Forge for the missing weapon. I know. I'm deliberately not getting it so I could show it for the video. But yes, I am aware of the new weapon. I'm just deliberately not getting it so we could show it during the weekly video that we still haven't recorded soon, TM. I also need to go make a thumbnail for. Can I run it to completion? This team? Technically, yes. Biggest issue with it is its score reduction isn't that high. It only has 30%. But, yes, you can run this all the way. I'm not going to be. But you definitely can. It's not going to be the quickest, but it's far from the slowest team. Void Dragon's actually pretty good. It's basically Element Grim, but you don't need Burn. It basically combines 2 troops into 1. The only big downside of it is it's inconsistent how many gems it creates. But as long as you don't get unlucky, it's fine. Just don't get unlucky. Also, anyone remember yesterday when we found a 14-room dead end? If any of you guys haven't seen that, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in Underworld and the entirety of Underworld. Or Underspire, I mean. We found a 14-room dead end. You have to see it to believe it. We actually filled the entire bottom row, all 20 rooms. 14 of which was just one dead end room. We're probably never going to see something like that crazy in Underspire again. Apparently, it has happened to some people, but it's absurdly rare. Oh yeah, I forgot. We do have Entangled Gems falling from the sky this season. Ew, that's kind of bad. Skull Spam teams are really heavily nerfed this season. In all fairness, most Skull Spam teams would cover a Wand or Bless these days. But if you have no Entangle counter while using a Skull team this season, that's going to be really clunky, unfortunately. What did you miss in the game? Since when? There's been a lot. This year has been a really PvP-focused year. So if you check PvP, you'll see like a billion new things there. As pretty much every patch this entire year has been on PvP specifically. Still no live PvP, but they've done a lot of things to modify it. There's also no Guild War anymore for anyone who might have hated Guild War. They were planning on re-adding it. However, it's been almost a year straight now that we have had 0 Guild Wars. Which is actually the longest time in the history of the game, other than before it existed, that we have not had Guild War. Also, I checked. If we don't have Guild War for a little over 2 years, it'll actually be truly the longest duration we've never had Guild War. Even if you count its initial creation, because it came about 2 years into the game cycle. Since June? Oh, 3 months? Oh, they haven't done much since then. The only thing they've done in 3 months is all the Immortals. So if you go over to PvP, they've added a bunch of Immortals that you can get. There's currently 11 of them. The way that you get them is you do the PvP seasons. So they're 77-day seasons. The last one started about a month ago. So you still made it for Season 1. It doesn't really matter if you miss a season for these, so you can get everything at a later point. But basically, you do a bunch of tasks. You do just get more VP. And you'll passively just get a ton of various resources. Most notably, Burning Marks. Those Burning Marks then allow you to open Burning Chests. And those Burning Chests allow you to get Immortals. You only need one singular drop in order to get Immortal. So you'll basically get something as strong as a Mythic half the times you open this. So it's a great way to get a lot of really free Mythics early on in the game. And even later in the game, some of them are still good, like Ossifer, who's also really good for Underspire this week. Speaking of which, hello Underspire. Yeah, honestly, Underspire is not that bad. Who said it was really bad this week? In all fairness, I thought the same thing too. But I didn't realize we had Void Dragon and Ossifer. Without these two, this would be insufferable. Like, if you're missing both of these, don't even bother with Underspire. That was probably someone who mentioned it. Because if you lack both Void Dragon and Ossifer, don't even touch Underspire this week. It is that bad. Obviously touch it, but you know, don't go that deep. You definitely need one, if not both. But with both, it's honestly pretty tame. They're a pretty good combination together. Unfortunately, one is physical and one is true damage, but they're still both really good AoE troops. One being purple-oriented, the other one being skull-oriented. But the purple-oriented one feeds into the skull-oriented one. Wait, I just realized I found room before I found door. How does this keep happening? Drew. Oh, you have a question? What's your question, Michael? Oh, hello, Sushi Ninja. Welcome, welcome. You feel like they changed something? Changed what? I'm not sure what that changed something was referring to. Because I read it a little bit late. Can't wait till I get the new computer set up so I can see chat properly again. Though I say that, I'm actually going to be moving my laptop to a really weird spot. So I might need to find some other way to do chat looking. What I think I might start doing is just bringing it up on phone. I'm going to do it this week if I do a midday stream sometime this week, which I think I might on Wednesday. Because they're doing a big update on Wednesday. I'm not sure if I'll be engaging with much of the update, but I don't know, I might peek at it. But, I think I'm going to start doing that, where I just literally have chat up on phone. The only big issue with that is my phone battery could die for doing, like, a really, really long stream. Because I don't really have a good way to charge it right here. Do you know what I need? A really good USB charger. I feel like all the ones I've been getting are, like, so cheap. They charge at the speed of absurdly glacial slow. I need, like, a really high-quality USB to USB-C charger. Because you know what I've actually been using to charge my phone? Just because it's really powerful and quick relative to the device. It's not really meant for it, but it's actually the quickest thing I have. It is a Nintendo Switch charger. Because they both use USB-C. Yeah, I've just been using that to charge my phone. Or phones. Yeah, that's literally what I've been using to charge it. For the past, like, year or two. Because I don't have a high-quality USB to USB-C little thingy. And there we go, we're out of torches. Well, I made it exactly to door, so I'm perfect. Unfortunately, we got a perfect. I say unfortunate because we actually do want to go scout out this whole place. It's like always funny that we get the perfects when we don't want perfects anymore. Oh, nice. We got every campaign objective done already. Gosh, campaigns are so free these days. Do you guys remember when we had to spend like half an hour to an hour to finish all campaign tasks? Now without even looking at them, they just all autocomplete. They've probably been done for like half an hour now. And there we go. I haven't bought in the pass yet. I need to go do that. What do we even get in the pass? Let me go over it. I don't think I really went over it properly during this stream. We get a portrait thingy. We get this little root pet. We get some green deed books. Get a bunch of leaves. We get this weapon. Deal some scatter damage boosted by... That does not look like a weapon that should do scatter damage. But deal some scatter damage boosted by entangled gems at a ratio that is not worthwhile. And then create 8 entangled gems. Not worth it. Doesn't do enough. Wait, does he use green though? You're telling me you do all that and you don't even use green? It should be a brown-green weapon or anything with green. Doesn't matter what color it is. It should have green. That is so bad. Even if this used green, that wouldn't just magically make it good. But it was the bare minimum to make this weapon usable. And they didn't even do that. Poor Midnight. Having absolutely nothing in its kingdom and still getting junk. See, this guy uses green. Create 2 entangled gems. There's 7%. Okay, so he just has the standard thing that all good Tarrats have. I think he's good Tarrat, right? No, he's bad Tarrat. Never mind. And then we have the new guy, which we kind of went over a little bit earlier. He's actually pretty bad. Other than the fact that he has access to Impervious and double the amount of entangled gems, in many situations, he's actually weaker than the legend we just got. And by that, I mean the one from the Fox event. This thing is basically stronger than the mythic we're about to get at the end of the season. The Foxglove. Because double convert does way more overall value. It does have a weaker trait setup compared to it. Because it doesn't have Impervious. It doesn't have double of the entangled gem, only 1. But its ability is so much better. And I think that's enough to make it overall a better troop. I don't know, we'll have to see once it comes out, but yeah, I would say it's pretty much the Fox. Of course, you could use them both together, of course, as well. Defeat 2 mini-bosses. Okay, let me go do that real quick with a Dust Devil quick kill. Actually, I might even throw an XP booster on it, and then go throw some things as well. Some Vault Keys. Oh, but there's all the rewards for the thing. Oh yeah, there's the kitty! Yeah, if any of you guys got it for International Dog Day, 18 minutes ago, we handed out the kitty. You know what? Let's go hand out another code as well. This one's not kitty, though. This one's just normal code. We only had one kitty code to hand out on International Dog Day. I completely forgot it was a cat. Oh no, that's kind of on brand for me because I like cats so much more than dogs. Handing out a cat on International Dog Day. Very on brand. But there you guys go. Enjoy. And we'll probably hand out one more code in a little bit. Okay, so, what am I doing? We're about to go quick kill some Explorer, but I was going to go use the XP booster because I'll then go do Vaults. So I'm going to go do this until we have the thing proc, and then after we do, we'll go do Vault Keys. And we'll hand out a code on the next big Vault Key drop, I guess. Where's the Dust Devil team? Oh, so I just realized we still have a billion teams we need to go create. Would it have been better to have the Immortals as season mythics? I don't know. One nice thing about how the Immortals are now is you can get them at any point. They're very similar to Underspire troops, or Underworld troops. Like all the legends that you get from Underworld, as well as just all the troops in general. But it's very similar to them in the sense that they're always very accessible, good troops. And that's what Immortals have basically become as well. Similar to how all the legends in Underspire, like Beatrix, Mirage Queen, stuff like that, Truffle, all those, are just a staple of like early game, because if you know to rush them, they're just so absurdly good. And even when you do eventually get them, they're so nice to have. You can always target them, so whenever you find out about them, you can just target them whenever. But now you can do the same thing with Immortals. You basically get 11 mythics, soon to be more, every 11 weeks. And there's just going to be a ton of just free mythics. And it really helps fill out the damage option. One issue that early game has always pretty much had in Gems of War is you lack damage sources when you first start off. This gets fixed pretty quickly, but your first like week, couple weeks, even month or two, depending on how much you're playing, you really lack damage sources early on. And now, as long as you participate in some amount of PvP, it's completely fixed. Because although Immortals, well, some of them are a little bit on the weaker side, The second you get Ossifer, you have all the damage you need for, like, a while. Also, we just got back-to-back purple deeds. Nice. But there's a handful of them that are some pretty substantial damage. I just realized I still have it set up for mobile setup. Because the last time I used this team was on mobile. No, I should have taken the skull. The reason I have this in last slot on mobile is it's just less drag on your finger to click it. We finished the objective, right? Okay, good. Alright, now let's go do some vault keys. And not sure how many I'm going to open. 50 would be a nice number, but we'll open until the XP booster goes down. And then after that, we'll spend most of our time in PvP and then making the rest of the teams, because we still have a handful of teams we still need to go make. At this point, we only covered, what, Underworld and Underspire. Or not Underworld, I mean, Invasion and Underspire. Hey, did I ever even copy-paste the Underspire team? I don't feel like I did. Wait, what's on my copy-paste right now? Did I even make the Underspire team? Did I forget to go grab it? Oh, no. Wait, where even is Underspire? Oh, yeah, I don't have an Underspire thingy. I can put that over this, I guess. Please tell me it's on my copy-paste. Otherwise, we need to go remake the team. That's not that big a deal. No! Wait, can I grab it from here? I'm gonna do something risky. Wait, it doesn't start the fight immediately, right? I don't think it does. I don't want to click it just in case. Okay, I'll just recreate the team. I don't know. If I click this doesn't immediately go into a fight, right? I don't think it does. Does anyone know? Are we about to waste a lantern for science? Okay, good. It doesn't. Give me that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, there we go. Oh. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Underspire. Yeah, I didn't think it did. But I use them so rarely, I never really pay attention. Underspire low. Also, Underspire low rarity team is insufferable this week. I highly advise not doing Underspire if you have to use the low rarity team. I will make one for it. But just know it is awful. It doesn't matter what team I put there, it'll be abysmal. But I will make one there for anyone who happens to not have Void Dragon or Ossifer. Or maybe I'll still use Ossifer and just count it as a low rarity. I think that's what I'm going to do. I have to, at bare minimum, at least use Ossifer. Because a low rarity team without Ossifer is just... You might as well just not even touch Underworld or Underspire this week. It's just that bad. And hopefully you just got lucky getting Ossifer from PvP. Or have Void Dragon laying around. Because one or the other is kind of required for Underspire with how few options there are this week. Alright, we got about 10 minutes of vault keys to go do. We'll add another code if we get anything big. And then we'll probably spend most of the rest of the time in PvP and then making up all the teams. Did we just get back-to-back 120 gem? Pretty sure we just did. Not bad. Not the big gem, but they add up. Our gem stack is getting slightly bigger over time. Yeah, you could technically fatigue them with terror. The only slight issue with that is the Doom rooms have immune to terror. So you're always going to get damage checked whenever you find a Doom room. Which is going to be really annoying at the later end. It's also relatively slow kills at the starting end. Because you can't kill the Dooms with terror. Oh, we got a good one! Let's go hand out another code. Yeah, we'll hand out a code for every big drop. There you guys go. If we happen to get any more. I think this is like our 4th code already tonight. We're handing out so many tonight. Yeah, every big drop will hand out a code. And after this, we'll go clean up PvP. I think I did most of it while I was at the dentist, though. Or maybe not. I know I did some of it. I can't remember how far I got before they called me in. There's one nice thing about Gems of War. You can just stop, like, midway through. You don't really get punished in any way. Because I was just doing some random PvP battle. Obviously, if you're doing, like, a sigil-based one, I guess it could. You want overtime pay? Yeah, we're ending on a lot of codes there. Your overtime pay is actually, you know what I need to go do, Isabel? Your emote for the channel. I still haven't sent that to you. I need to go get your feedback for it. Because those emotes should be done hopefully later this month. Fingers crossed. Because I want to try changing out all the visuals around the same time. So the profile icon, the other things. The banner I'm going to be completely making myself, so I still need to go find someone to go make the profile image. I'm very tempted to test AI just to try it. But realistically, morally, I probably should get a natural person to do it. Because I'm definitely not doing it myself. It's either going to be AI or I'm going to pay someone for it. I'm just concerned with hiring someone for something like that. With how much AI stuff there is out there these days. Like, I don't think I would ever get art nowadays with how much AI stuff there is, unless I know the person. I don't know, what's the best image creator these days with AI? That's also free, ideally. Free, but also commercial use. I think I need commercial use for it, I'm not sure. Though people use copyrighted stuff for their profile images all the time, so I have no clue. Honestly, it's probably too hard to tell with AI stuff anyways. Like, who's gonna copyright claim it? Like, who can, realistically? Like, that's a weird thing with AI, too. Like, with a lot of things, let's say, like, it is an AI program that, you know, doesn't have, like, commercial use. Like, to what degree, how can you even, like, find out? Because most images that you would generate, like, there's not any specific copyright holder or anything similar where it's like, who could claim it on you in a sense? Unless you're doing something really copyright written heavy, like telling it to go create Mickey Mouse or something. But you know, outside of those absurd outliers, if you're just telling it like, hey, go make like a bird character, and it generates one, like, there's nothing to copyright there. Oh, hello, Bear Razor. Welcome, welcome. No, I honestly might just go down the AI route for once. It's not like I haven't paid artists a ton in the past. Might as well try something AI related. I'm trying to think, how much have I spent on art in total? Between just channel assets and other things. I know for sure it's not over 10,000. I want to say like 5 or 6,000 over the course of like 12 years. And now AI can do like half of that for free. Yeah, the music too. That was only a couple hundred though for all the music. I was mostly just dabbling in that. I actually do want to learn it myself. It's just quite a thing to do. Like, I have some music sense from my background, but it's been a good decade. And, you know, having a sense in music doesn't just automatically make you good on music programs. Like, it gives you a basis to start from that some other people might not have. But you still have to, like, learn whatever program you're using and everything else. Current thing I'm trying to learn is this new Photoshop Illustrator program. Oh, nice! We got one of the big drops. Okay, we'll hand out the code. Because I'm using a different brand of Photoshop and Illustrator right now. And I'm slowly trying to learn them. Our current thumbnail was made with the Photoshop one. But I want to try to use the Illustrator alternative because it feels like it has more tools that I'm used to. It's also where I'll likely make the logo for the channel. Or the second logo, I should say. Because I'm not getting rid of the old logo. We're just going to keep adding logos. We'll eventually have like 5 logos. Which kind of defeats the whole point of a logo. But no, I don't think 2 is overkill. Also, can AI create music these days too, which is kind of crazy? I don't think there's any free program that currently does that, though. But AI music generation is actually a thing. Which is kind of crazy. The only problem with something like that is it's going to be a lot harder to fine-tune. But if you just need something generic for some kind of project, or if you just want, like, non-copywritten, like, background music that isn't, like, overly generic, that'll probably be really good for that. As in a sense, it could technically create, like, infinite non-copywritten background music. I wouldn't even be surprised if there's a stream somewhere that's literally just generating music and constantly playing it. That sounds like something someone would make a YouTube channel on. A 24/7 live stream that literally just plays AI music. So you would never hear the same song again. So every single song you ever hear would be unique. Well, technically it's just 2 logos. The one logo is the little math icon thing. The second logo would just be the bird head thing. I have an idea for it that should be pretty minimalistic for it. Is there a free AI music generator? Oh no, I don't follow the AI stuff that much. I probably should. It's moving so rapidly though. Like, you'll look into it 1 month, and then the next month it'll be like, hey, there's this new shiny thing that's like 5 times better than what just existed last month. It's actually moving insanely quick. It's going to be crazy what the state of AI is going to be in like a decade. At this point, I might as well go until we have 100 left. Hello, Nightmare! Welcome, welcome. I don't know, the most recent image generator one that I think I've heard of is Flux. I'm not sure where the best free version of it is online. I believe there's an open source version of it, but I don't want to have to bother running it locally and everything. I'd rather just use an online model of it. But the problem is a lot of those online models either make you have to sign up or charge per generation and other things. I don't know, I feel like AI can do a lot of good. There's just a lot of malicious things it can be used for, though. And balancing it is going to be questionable. I'm still personally in the stance of anything that machines and AI can replace should be replaced. But it doesn't, like, fully replace out things. Like, obviously people will still like get stuff from artists and need artists for things that AI can't properly do, or for specific creative works. Even similar with something like, let's say, speedrunning games. Like, bots can already do that so much more efficiently than humans. But, you know, people prefer watching actual people stream speedruns rather than, like a task bot or something. Like, task bots are interesting. And you can get, like, absolutely flawless runs, or theoretical flawless runs, beyond what a human can do. But, you know, it's always interesting still seeing an actual person being able to do it, or close to it. There's a lot of things like that where, like, even if AI replaces stuff, it's not gonna, like, fully replace stuff. It'll just, like, coexist, in a sense. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? We did that, we did that. We still gotta make a billion teams, gosh. That's the only thing I hate about Mondays on Gems of War. Is there's just so many teams for the whole week. There's just so many. Also, I still haven't done the PvP thing. Wait, what did I do in PvP earlier then? Oh, I think I did the monolith thingy. I did all my monolith fights. And I think I started this. So I should already have a team here. But then I got called in and I had to stop. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, I started it, but I only got 2 monoliths and starting this. And then I got called in and was like, oh, time to go. Oh no, I wasn't looking to make AI-generated music. That just came up in conversation. The thing that I was looking for is an AI profile image to replace our current profile image. Because paying someone to make it is going to be like 20 to 50 bucks. And doing it with AI is free. Morally questionable, but free. Plus, I'll still touch it up in Photoshop. And by Photoshop, I mean this new photo program I have that isn't Photoshop. Which I still need to go learn as well. I miss not having Photoshop. I've not had it for like a week and I already miss it so much. I see why it's like the standard for everything. But I'm not going to pay for it and I'm not going to pirate it, so I just don't have Photoshop anymore. RIP. Alright, there we go. We just need to go get our Valhawks now, and I think it's the final daily weekly. And then from there, we'll just bake a billion teams that we still need to for the week. I guess I'll just do it in Central. Don't really need to do anything fancy. Yeah, you do have 2 invasion options this week. The main reason why you might want to double up on the new one, though, is it has double magic. Oh, that's something interesting. Look at this guy. He turned into the new mythic no one owns. Also, why does this name start like that? I don't think I can say that without getting demonetized. Because it sounds too much like another word that has that same sound. I'm pretty sure YouTube doesn't care. You remember that one live stream we did? Our one After Dark live stream where we circled the White Helm for like 10 hours straight, whatever it was? That video never got demonetized somehow. I have no clue how. It was probably like the most easily demonetizable video we have ever done or stream. And it still has not been marked for demonetization. Oh, nice Nightmare. Congrats. Huge progress. Yeah, we were going for the joke level this year. We mentioned earlier this year we'd go for level 1969. And then next year, obviously, we got to go for level 2000. But yeah, the 10-year anniversary of Gems of War is right around the corner. That's so crazy still. It still baffles me that in 3 months from now is the 10-year anniversary. I'm not sure if they're doing anything gigantic for it. They're definitely going to do something for it, obviously. How good it's going to be is questionable. But they're obviously going to do something for the 10-year anniversary. That's because we're Tasted the Terror. Wait, you gotta convince me of what? Wait, what am I being convinced of? Make a theme song for when we wait for the live stream? But there's never any waiting, though. I always just start the live stream. Like, there's never any wait. Because whenever I live stream, I just start it. And the main reason I do it like that is I always feel like it's clunky. Well, there's no way I can add music to that part of YouTube, though. Like the before stream thing. Whenever you see a premiere, that's not like someone putting something there. That's just the system that YouTube already has in place. I don't believe there's any music override that you can do for that. And I don't have like an extra title card at the beginning of a stream. I always just like streams going straight into things so people who watch after the fact don't have to wait. Because I feel like it's really clunky if you click on a live stream that has ended. And the first like 5, 10, 50, whatever minutes are just dead screen. Like just some kind of waiting screen. I always just found that really weird. Compared to just starting when you're ready. Like why start a stream before you've started your stream? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like people do it because they make more money for doing literally nothing. But beyond that, it doesn't make any sense. Other than free money. You were cutting grass? Oh gosh. It's actually been a lot cooler now, so should probably cut grass as well. It just gets so hot during the summer that it's kind of grown out quite a bit. Some of my hair right now. That's not the only thing I need to go cut. My beard is getting so long. Also, it is starting to grow quicker than my my head here, which is concerning. Yeah, my beard is getting really long right now. Like, it's actually multiple inches. Anything beyond an inch, it's like, okay, it's starting to get long. I'm not sure if I would eventually grow it out. I don't feel like I ever would. It's just more of an inconvenience than anything. I used to grow out my hair a little bit, but nothing anything too crazy. There was an 8 minutes wait today? Was there? I don't think there was. Unless you mean from when I made the thingy until the stream started. But that's not a waiting screen. That's just the YouTube will start stream at this time thingy. That's not what I mean by waiting screen. That's just me preemptively making the stream so that the notification goes out and everything. What I mean by like a waiting screen is people will start their stream and then have like 10 minutes of another waiting screen where like music will be playing and maybe chat will be shown or something similar. Like they're literally doing nothing other than just farming free money. There's just a bunch of people waiting for the stream to start while they still make ad revenue and everything else. Which we never do. We always just start our stream immediately. But no, the stream creation thing is... I don't count that as time. Because nothing's actually going on during that time. That's just initializing the stream. Technically, you could do that way ahead of time just to let people know that you're going to stream at a given time. But since we have a pretty consistent schedule, I normally don't. Like, we pretty much already know every time I'll be streaming this week. We'll be doing it today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which we're doing right now. Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And probably this Wednesday around noon, we'll do Old School RuneScape because they're doing some kind of update. And I'm not sure how much of the update will really touch. But we do need a grind Slayer. And the new update is related to Slayer, so maybe we'll be able to do it. I'm not sure if I'll take on the boss, but I'll definitely take on, like, the smaller versions of the boss. These are adding both. And I think the smaller versions might actually be good EXP. Because I do want to go finish out Old School RuneScape already. We've been putting it off forever. We could have been done in, like, April. But I did keep putting it off. Mostly because I ran out of AFK methods. But, yeah, I think we're only, like, I want to say 30 to 50 hours away from maxing. Probably for longer. Probably closer to 50 hours, or give or take a little. So we could do that in, like, a couple live streams. And just get it done already, because I keep putting it off. So technically, if we're trying to do it before Brighter Shores, we actually have a lot of time now. Brighter Shores at the absolute earliest is coming out November 5th, one day after my birthday. It also could be delayed even longer than that. But that's the earliest it would come at this point. So that's a good, like, 2 months. So if we really try hard it, we can finish that game in a week. I don't know, should we try? Is that the first thing I'm going to do when I get the new computer, potentially? Is we just spam out Old School RuneScape until we finish it in a single week? You know how much we'd have to stream that, though, if we did? I'd have to stream my least favorite skill for, like, 40 plus hours. Though it's generally considered the best skill in the game. Those people on stream who are actually from that game need to explain that to me, though. Because Slayer is considered the absolute best skill in all of Old School RuneScape. Yeah, I consider it the absolute worst. Which is why we're saving it for last. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. If we do it for a week straight. We'll do it like a full-time job one week, and we'll just do it like 8 hours a day. I'm actually slightly not kidding. I think I might do that the week we finally get the computer. Just to finally have it done and not need to worry about it. Because I've been putting that off for like almost a year. At least half a year. Anyways, we've done everything except make teams, so let's go make some teams. Alright, World Event. Actually, it's not called World Event. It's called Invasion. So I'm going to call this Invasion. Wait, is this even the Invasion team? Yeah, it is. Alright. Invasion. Invasion AoE. I see, I accidentally called it World Event. But it's Invasion Event this week. Invasion team. Invasion AoE. Which is used for the lower range. Then we have the 3 faction teams. The, Oh, what is the hero class from this place called again? Was it Geomancer? No. It was Nightweaver. What typing is this? Mystic? Ew. What do we have to use for that? Wait, let me go make this team now. I think we just have to mana link it. Nightweaver class. Alright, what am I doing here? I need to go get... what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I am looking for... Mystics from... Midnight. Midnight, where are you? Alright, give me a mana link. Perfect. Good enough. Team has been made. Easy as that. Yeah, we can use Archmagus with it. We're just using Nightweaver Archmagus with Black Manacle. Or any purple weapon. Black Manacle is just easy to copy-paste since pretty much everyone has it since you get it from auto level. The 3 faction teams for the Tuesday faction. Then the 3 weekend faction teams. Wait, is this anything? No, I need that. Alright, so those 3 will be the thingies. Let's see. I'm gonna call it weekend. Weekend. How do you abbreviate weekend with 2 letters? Isn't it just WK? What's the best way to abbreviate weekend? I assume it's just WK. Obviously, when I have it typed out in the description, it'll say, you know, the weekend team. But these are the 3 weekend ones. Because we have a weekend faction event. So I have those 3. What is this? Underspire low, Underspire. Do I need this brown team for anything? I don't think I do. It's just doesn't needed this, not needed this week. All right, so is this all the teams? Invasion, check. Tuesday faction event, check. Thursday class event, I mean, check. Underspire, check. Friday event, check. Is there anything else I'm missing? Is that everything? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? What else is happening this week? Why do I feel like I'm forgetting a set of teams? No, I think that's everything. All right, let's go make a billion teams now. All right, invasion team we already made. Underspire low. Ill. What on earth do we do for that? I have to use Ossifer. I can't not use Ossifer. He's technically low rarity enough. I'm just gonna hope someone's gotten him. I'm just gonna hope someone has him. So what's this again? Midnight? What does Midnight have that can be a good tank, I guess? We could always make Hero our tank. What's low rarity, but also still tank? You're high rarity. You don't even tank. You don't even tank. You do gain attack and life, though. It's not worth it. He ends his turn to do it. I know, he's the best we got, though. There's gonna have to be the low rarity team. I have to use Ossifer. If you don't own Ossifer or Void Dragon, it's just not doable. It's just that bad of a week. Where's the Faction Legend? Was the Faction Legend any good? Grade 5 Skulls, boosted by Terror Gem, summon a Nightmare Circus Troop. It just says resummon. I guess it's not awful. But it's really slow. Is the problem with them. I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, we're just gonna roll with this for the low rarity. Then I just need 6 faction teams then. And then we're good to go. Let's go double check the colors then. Let's see. A Draco singing in chat, that's funny. Let me catch back on chat. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. They restarted the pre-stream timer for 24 hours. And got like 100k people waiting. Actually, you know what I saw the other day? The finale for Murder Drones. One of the indie animated series that's on YouTube. They aired that on Friday. There was like 250 people waiting for that to start. They didn't delay it at all other than like 5 extra minutes. But yeah, there was like 250 to 300k people waiting at its peak. It was a pretty good fight scene for the final. The storyline for that thing, like, is so annoying to follow as you were going through. But by the ending, the storyline actually makes sense. But I do feel like for a smaller animated series, they went for way too convoluted of a storyline for its own good. Like, by the end of the story, it made sense where they were going the whole time. But it isn't until, like, the final 2 chapters or episodes where it's like, you basically have to rewatch the entire series, which I think is they almost deliberately did it for that reason. Because by the final 2 episodes, you basically have to rewatch the entire series for the context that the final 2 episodes gives. Because it kind of explains almost everything. But prior to that, it was just so confusing. But for an 8-episode series, it actually did wrap up everything pretty nicely. At least most of it. Anyways, what am I doing? I am trying to figure out the teams for Underspire tomorrow. First, I gotta figure out what Underspire even is tomorrow. Or Underworld, I mean. Underworld is the circus. Okay. What's this full name of the circus? I forget what it's called. It's called something circus. I think it's like Nightmare Circus. Where's the circus? I don't see it. There it is. Nightmare Circus. Okay, it is called Nightmare Circus. Just making sure. Oh yeah, what color is it? That's the whole reason I came here. Whole reason I came here was to check its color. Red, purple. Oh, I found one team. Give me. Mine. Well, one less team we need to go make. Give me that. Let's see. Low rarity team. I already forgot this color, though. It's red, purple. Right? Let me go double check. Gosh, I already forgot. I literally looked at it. I'm pretty sure it's red, purple, though. Yeah, red, purple. Alright, red, purple for high rarity. That's just Olgoff quick kill, probably. Or that. Sure. Alright, Stellarix it is. Done. Pure Faction. Kingdom. I hate having to show the same team sometimes for these. But a lot... I don't know, what do you guys think? Because I feel like if I try making some newer stuff, a lot of times it's just not needed in a sense. Also, how many people are really doing, like, 500 Pure Faction on a Tuesday? Like, yeah, on a weekend one, maybe. But have you guys, in recent times, actually done a 500 Pure Faction on a Tuesday event? Like, anyone in chat, have you done a 500 Pure Faction in the last month? Specifically on a Tuesday. Not the weekend one. But specifically on a Tuesday. Because I feel like the answer for most people is no. Though I still make the team every single week. What am I doing? I'm doing, Circus. And the people that are probably don't have some of the higher rarity stuff. It's under N because of Nightmare. I keep going to C trying to find it. Nightmare Circus. If I'm not mistaken, it's just you into Legend, into Mana, into... Actually, I could just go one of each. Pretty sure you double up on one of them here. It's either Strongman or Ringmaster. Probably Ringmaster. Summon a Nightmare Circus troop. Yeah, it's definitely Ringmaster. Use this guy's mana accumulation. Use this guy to tank. And then you just change your banner accordingly into probably the Circus banner is probably fine. He's now, yeah, +2 purple, +2 red. And there we go. Easy as that. That's the Pure Faction team. Alright, now the only teams we need are for the Weekend Faction event. Alright, let's go make those. First I gotta go check what the Weekend Faction event even is. Because actually, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. The Weekend Faction event this weekend is for Eldrazor. Alright, where's Eldrazor and what color is it? Yeah, Eldrazor is the Weekend Faction event. We're getting a new useless spider to go with all the other new useless spiders. Old and new. Where is it? There it is, Eldrazor. It is green-purple. Am I about to copy the same team? Psst. Give me a Rowan quick kill for the lower range, I guess. Give me that. Give me a Rowan quick kill. I'm not making the same team again. Let's see. Haste team. Give me a Rowan. Give me a Urskia shield. And give me a banner that's slightly better. Actually, double purple is actually fine. Though we'd want even more. We'd want double purple and like green. Something like that. There we go. You know what? We'll even go even more. We'll go into Archer. There we go. Alright. Colors. I already forgot what the color was again. Short-term memory go. It is green-purple. Makes sense. So we can do a Leprechaun Thrall build then. So this is probably just gonna be a Leprechaun Thrall, what's it called, team? I just do it with, like, Zolgoff or something. Oh, Leprechaun... Actually, we could do Bogstrider. I go with the Bogstrider route for fun. And then we can do Zolgoff with more safety. And then we just plop, like, Wand Hero, I guess. Which I think I just accidentally replaced. And, just for extra safety, we'll even do Elementalist. And that's the team. And banner is probably fine, actually. Alright, there we go. Perfect. And we just need Pure Faction. It's the final team until we have them all. Oh, wait, did I make the wrong Pure Faction for... Oh, no. Did I just replace the wrong team? No! Wait. I just replaced the wrong team. Rippity. Oh no. I replaced the wrong team. I was like, wait, that's not the right pure faction. Alright, well, let's go remake this team. Oh no, what did we have earlier? I think I just copied whatever I had in the faction. The faction of Circus. Let me just grab that real quick. I'm pretty sure I just did this for high rarity. No, this wasn't the high rarity one though. No, I gotta go remake high rarity. Does anyone remember what we just had there? Honestly, don't remember what I made. Let me double check. What's the color again? It's red purple. Oh, I think I just built Takshaka build. Pretty sure I put Takshaka there. Not this one, but with wand. Yeah, I think I run pretty standard Takshaka then. And do like, I don't know, we'll play it safe. We'll go like mech or something. Get rid of Submerge. There's a lot more Submerge in that game mode. And then banner can be blue-green. Actually, it's already set to correct banner. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Actually, we could do the funny banner. Let me do the funny banner. Oh, no, I'll keep it as this. Because that funny banner will probably be nerfed by next time we'll need the team. Beyond this week. Alright, let's make sure they're all correct now that I didn't actually put the wrong one in the wrong thing now again. Our team was 4 times peasant. Nice. Alright, let's go do a team check. Actually, I have one more team to go make, and then we'll go do a team check to make sure all teams are correct across the entire week. Pure faction. Alright, this is the only one I need to go do. This is pure faction for Eldrazor. And we will have a new troop, though. I don't believe that new troop affects the pure team at all. So the strategy with this team is to let your first slot die. This gives you a brown-red troop that diversifies your color. Then you have that brown-red troop, then Deep Huntsman, then double of the Legend. And you just use that to win. This is a green-purple. Like a +2 purple, +1 green, minus something that isn't red. Yeah, let's go with this. That's fine. Alright, and that should be all we need. Alright, let's go do our final check. Invasion event. Check. We have to use her. We have to use Mystics. Check. Invasion low rarity. Or not low rarity, but AoE specifically. This is just Queen Titania, and you do this for the earlier fights until you hit 4 towers. Check. And you have to use the troop because it gives double score. This is green-purple restriction. For the circus. Or was it green-red? Or was it red-purple? I don't remember. I didn't remember for the video. But whatever it is, yeah, it was red-purple. Alright, check. You can tell because the banner as well. Yeah, it was red-purple. And the other one was green-purple then. Yeah, it's red-purple and green-purple. Red-purple is circus. Green-purple is Eldrazor. Nightweaver class event for Thursday. Check. You have to use a mystic from midnight. Underspire. This you have to use as a pure midnight team, including weapon. Check. Low rarity team is insufferable, but hopefully you have Ossifer. Check. Then we have a restriction of green-purple, though of course any colored weapon is allowed in this game mode. Green-purple again. And the pure faction team, where you run double this first guy dies and you have a new spider there. And then your team is that new spider, this guy, and then double legend. Your double legend being your main damage source. It's really slow damage, but it gets the job done. It's really safe, but very slow. But generally when you're doing pure faction, you care more about winning than winning quickly. Alright, well I think that's everything then. I guess I forgot a game mode. But I'm pretty sure that is every team for the entire week. And we will have the weekly video up soon, TM, that will actually include the teams for once, since we have them all right here. But we'll go over them and explain them a bit more as we go through, I guess. 1, 2, 3, which I should have that up either early tomorrow morning or tonight. 1, 2, probably early tomorrow morning, to be honest, at this point. Because I'm actually really tired right now, after everything today. I'm ready to just, like, crash. PvP, I already did all of PvP. Actually, we did a lot of extra PvP today. I think we're at, like, 2,000 PvP rating. We got all Raval Hawks. We got all the objectives done. I did half of it off stream while I was waiting for the dentist today, so... Did I just freeze? Why is it being all laggy? There it goes. But yeah, we already did all the battles for everything. Just double checking. Yeah, that's everything. But anyways, guys, we're going to be calling it here for now. We will be back on this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be utilizing the other faction team, the Eldrazor one, so not the first set of teams here, because that'll be for Tuesday. But the second set, we'll be utilizing and such for the faction event. I'm not sure if I'm actually really going to bother too much with the faction event. I might do some of it, but I don't think I'm going to do the entirety of the faction event this time around. I'm at least going to spend 0 gems on it, if nothing else. Because, I don't know, I just don't think it's worth it. Like, we'll get a few orbs, a few vault keys, but it takes like a few hours. It's really time-consuming for how little loot you get in return for it these days. I've actually been skipping all Tuesday faction events off stream as well, too. Just because the loot's just not as good compared to Vault event. I'd rather spend an extra, like, solid 15 minutes on a Vault event than to bother with the, you know, the faction events in between. That could easily take over an hour and give less loot during that time. So I've actually kind of been skipping on them. They've been worth skipping for quite a while now, but I've only recently started skipping them, now that we're not bothering to stream them. Obviously, it was something nice to fill up the stream when we were streaming it. But their loot is just really dated compared to, you know, Palooza's. In all fairness, comparing anything to Vault event is a little unfair, but you still kind of have to some degree. When you could easily just spend like 15 minutes on a Vault event to make up for like an hour plus of other time. It just kind of works out better. Just have more time during Vault event weekend. Anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Also, I will be doing a Wednesday stream, probably for Old School RuneScape. They're doing some big Slayer update, and that's like the last skill I need to go max. So we'll try to learn how to enjoy Slayer. It is generally considered the best skill in the entire game, though I would say otherwise. But maybe it'll be interesting. Some people find it really enjoyable, so I am not one of those. But it's a grind we must do to get max cape and finally finish out that game. We are so close yet so far. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful week. And thanks for stopping by. Also, weekly videos soon, TM. Hopefully tomorrow or very soon. Catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.